The violence erupting on the streets out St. Louis. These are incredible pictures coming in. Police in riot gear firing tear gas to break up protesters angry over the shooting death of an unarmed teenager. The police chief weighing in on whether or not to reveal the officer who shot him injured in the accident. And we have his condition this morning as well. ABC Steve Osensami is in Ferguson, Missouri with the very latest for us. Steve?
There are many people here who believe the police could be using a much lighter hand. They arrested 2 reporters last night and an elected official, they say, because they didn't move fast enough. A state senator says she had tear gas thrown at her and she approves the budget for the state patrol. Even President Obama has been briefed on the developments here. Overnight, protests turned violent again on the streets of Ferguson, Missouri. Police responded with tear gas, sending the crowd running. These killer cops have got to go! As civil rights groups protest the police shooting that killed 18-year-old Michael Brown and the lawsuits mount, the chief of police telling ABC News his officer was hurt in the incident. Authorities say either Brown or his friend fought with the policeman before the shooting.
His face was swollen, so he'd obviously been hit or punched or something like that.
He says he and his officers are getting death threats daily and says he won't release the name of the officer involved in the shooting unless his officer is charged with a crime or a court makes him. And then he could always appeal. Prosecutors say it could take weeks before they decide if the shooting is a crime.
We have difficulty reaching a lot of witnesses. They don't contact the police. We're having trouble locating them.
They are talking with Dorian Johnson, who was walking with Brown when he says the officer tried to get them off the street.
He tried to thrust his door open, but we were so close to it that it ricocheted off us and it bounced back to him. And I guess that, got him a little upset.
Take a look at this exclusive video from the scene. There's the officer's SUV. Police say he started shooting from inside.
He shot him 8 times.
Listen as this neighbor describes what she saw.
First shot, he shot off before the other shot. He stood over him and pow.
For now, the concern is that racial tensions here are about to explode. There's been a lot of talk about whether Michael Brown had a record, which his family feels is an offensive question. But this morning, St. Louis County says no arrests, no convictions. David?
All right, Steve Osensami has been there every step of the way for us.
And he's going to stay there.